Rashee Rice cooperating with authorities, apparently, according to his lawyer. Now, this thing has come out. There's been some other things that came out since this. There's been some pictures of him at a bar prior to the wreck. And he's wearing the same shit that you see all the pictures in the black shirt. He's walking off the freeway. I don't know if you saw the video of a black Corvette, driving to the Super Bowl game or the actual playoffs, one of the playoff games. Yep. And a bunch of kids in his house, in his neighborhood,
they were cheering for him and stuff. Yeah,
cheering for Rice to leave. And it was the same car, and they got the same car. They'll go back on social media now. That's why my whole point about Angel Reese was, there's gonna be receipts. You're gonna find your comment. They're gonna find your screenshot. They're gonna find your video. And apparently they found it's the same car. This is the same motherfucker on the board. They found videos like investigative fucking FBI agents.
Yeah,
they will find your shit.
Social media is crazy. Yeah, here you go, right here. I mean, they know it's his car though. I knew it was him walking. I know what he looks like. I mean, like I thought we all knew that. So that's not really a shocker. For me, is the fact that he did walk off, and then they were looking for him, and they haven't.
So let me ask you this: I don't know if you know this, but is this true though? Somebody told me yesterday that he rented a Lamborghini for his homeboy to race him with. Is that real? Why did he lease the Lamborghini? So the only factual evidence that I've seen is that that the lease of the Lambo is in his name. He leased it.
Right.
Now, a lease to me could be a lease to own, or you lease it for 2 years. A rental and a lease are two completely different things. I want to be clear. It's not a rental car, Lamborghini. Right. If it's a lease, that means he's leased it for a couple years, and then he'll turn it in
2 years, and then you switch your car out. Right.
Or you turn it in for the new model or whatever.
Yeah.
When you do that to those cars, you cannot upgrade them.
It's a wrap.
You can't put sound in them. You can't put rims on it. All that shit has to be stock because you have to turn it back in. So I learned the hard way years ago. But anyway, why would you lease that car to race it though with your boy?
That's stupid. If that's the case, that's stupid. Like a lease car should be the safest car. Like you can't go over a certain amount of mileage. You can't get an accident. That's supposed to be the one you kind of just chill in. I don't know. That's silly.
Hey, I'm in the process, not without giving any information. I'm in the process of suing a company right now.
Oh, shoot.
Something that has to do with football, by the way. And one of my lawyers is in Texas, Dallas, actually. She told me yesterday that this cat's in some issue, he's in some hot water. It's not just real cut and easy dried. It's not a cut and dried situation. Walking away from a crime which turned into a crime faces up to 10 years in prison, minimum up to 1 year, and then good time you could do 6 months to a year in prison. So I'm trying to find out. She was telling me that this cat may be in more trouble than people think, and especially that there was somebody harmed in harm's way on this thing. It wasn't like he wrecked into the wall and just walked off.
Right.
The girl, a 4-year-old minor, a kid, it's a hit and run at this point. And it's also attempted manslaughter is what they'll throw at their ass. And then they flee the scene.
That probably won't land, though. The attempted manslaughter. That probably won't land.
Well, it's not up to you like the kid that actually got in the wreck. The title is attempted manslaughter because there was a person involved.
That's just what it is. That's crazy.
If you and I got into a wreck because of our act, meaning you and I are speeding 100 plus miles an hour in the freeway and we hit cars, it's manslaughter, dog. It is manslaughter. It is a charge with a deadly weapon, basically, using our car.
Wow.
So, yeah, dog, that's a real thing. You saw Dante Stallworth at the farmer's market?
Oh, yeah. But he killed somebody, though, right?
Saw Lawrence Phillips?
But they actually killed people, though, didn't they?
I think one of the old man got ran over.
I think he killed somebody. That's a little different, but yeah, I mean, he put himself in this position. I think right now, they're probably trying to discuss him, and I think those are his family members. They're probably trying to figure out, like, hey, bro, are you gonna take this, or should I just take? Like, I bet you that's what's going on right now. They're trying to figure out what makes the most sense. And cousin probably like, I wasn't driving, cuz I love you, but I'm about to go to jail for you. And I bet you that's what's going on right now. This is me just guessing. I have no idea.
It couldn't be at a worse time, because all I can see is bad happening. All I can see is bad things happening because of the fact that Andy Reid's kid just got out and he's going to be put on fucking house arrest or whatever. But you have the same organization that you work for, the Chiefs, head football coach's son just did similar thing. And the kid that he injured, I think, is permanently has brain damage. This is not a good look, dog. And then Rice may be the victim of disorganization, leadership, having multiple incidents in the same sort of thing.
I see what you're saying. Like, sometimes it's like the timing in which you did something, it's bad luck, whatever you want to call it. But now they want to prove a point and use you as the example because they're tired of the same thing happening. You know what I'm saying?
What do they say if they say the judge comes in and goes, hey, listen, your head coach's son has done this. Your head coach's son has another son passed away as well before with the Eagles. Your head coach, leader, mentor is either condoning, allowing, or what if some judge said that? Like, think about it. Like, this is the leader of your organization. He's already had the same exact issues. You went and did it. So now, are you being taught to do it? Of course, we know that's not true. Yeah. But I'm saying, what if a judge really fucked him like that and said, hey, your whole organization does this shit on it seems like a regular basis. You're fucked. Like, Rice is going to be not a victim because he did this shit. But
I don't think they will point out. I guess judges be saying some stuff. I feel like I don't think they will point at his football team if anything, they point at familial history or his own history. I don't think they will point at Andy Reid. That's kind of, if they did, that'd be crazy. Like, you gonna blame Andy Reid for a grown man decision?
I blame Andy Reid, but I'm saying you've had this same exact issue happen on your roster already during a fucking Super Bowl, going to the Super Bowl.
That happened before Rashee Rice was there too. So, like, I know.
I know.
So, these kids, like you always say, that they don't know everything that's going on. He might not even know about it, honestly, if I'm being real.
That's not my point. My point is just the organization has a history of this, and the judge knows this and sees it. And it's like, we have a video on Ray Rice, Ian Rappaport. Go ahead and show it.
The fact that Rashee Rice is apparently, according to his attorney, Royce West, cooperating with local authorities, a positive step. They had been trying to find him, trying to talk to him over the last couple of days. So this is a step in the right direction. Mark Donovan, the Chiefs president, spoke earlier today on KCMO radio, saying that the team, this is the first real statement from the team on this matter, wanted to wait until they had all the facts. He did confirm there was a multi-car crash, and according to him, it doesn't appear anyone was hurt, which is another positive sign. Initial police reports had indicated that there were injuries to 4 people involved. 2 have been taken to the hospital. So according to Donovan, it doesn't seem that those were major. He said the team is still gathering facts. But you mentioned some of the nuts and bolts of this, at least according to local police on the scene. A couple days ago, there was apparently 2 cars involved in a high-speed situation, a Lamborghini and a Corvette. At least one of those was apparently registered to Rashee Rice, who is local. He went to SMU. He is from the Dallas area. It seemed the cars crossed over the median, and there was a crash. As I mentioned, 2 people, it seemed, went to the hospital, and then there have been videos surfaced online that appears to show Rice and at least a couple other people involved leaving the scene. Plenty.
Smitty, this is a perfect example of what we started the show with media pushing narratives.
Yeah.
We need to stop saying he's cooperating. He's not cooperating.
He ain't got no choice.
He's been told to do this or you're fucked. You walked away from a scene. Usually, I think common folk would be arrested. You and I would be arrested. They would come to our house and pick us up.
we ain't got the luxuries of having multiple houses or having the money to get a top lawyer to buy us time. So that just comes with the territory. That just is what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
You know? Yeah,
his lawyers intervene, the team intervene. He doesn't have multiple houses either. He's on a rookie deal. He doesn't have millions yet.
Yeah, so, that's true. That's true.
So he doesn't have multiple anything. I think he bought a Corvette, which no casual people could do. It's not a big deal. Corvette's American fast car. You can get those for rough, maybe under even $100,000 nowadays. And you can lease the Lambo with his name and credit score. I'm sure is good with the money that he made. He made what, $400,000 or $500,000 last year a year. $400,000 or $500,000 a year is going to get you a fucking Lamborghini if you want to rent one. So like that's not out of this world. Plus, a lot of those things are done by agents and their credit scores.
Yeah.
To get
you pay them back or something, yeah.
Or they get it with their name and you put, cosign or whatever. That's how they start their credit off for a lot of these young cats.